Well, it's the morning after, guys, and my face does show it. I'm still getting over Ekin, Sue and Levi's appearance on Big Brother Late and Live, which if you haven't had a chance to see, go and see, because it's quite eye-opening and difficult to watch. But let's look at the live stream from last night, which opens with Fern and David talking about Ekin, Sue and Levi, but also noticing that the relationship between Fern and David really has blossomed and burgeoned over the last few days.
Let's hope. Levi and Ekin Sue are now sitting in a hotel somewhere, having some champagne.
I know.
What do you think?
Maybe.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm so glad you're here, Mom.
I'm so glad I'm here to still look after you, boy. Oh, bless your heart. You're one of the funniest men I know.
Oh, Emma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks. Unique and funny, and yeah, you need to be doing more. She says.
Fern. Are you going to get in the hot tub?
No, fuck it.
And here's another example of that, where I think Fern is giving David a big hug and saying, you know, another couple of days, etc., etc. And I think Fern is kind of saying that to herself more than anything else, because there were moments in this live stream where I did feel like Fern was quite isolated and came across as quite lonely at times.
Well, another couple of days of fun then, isn't it? Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad you are here.
Right, we'll do this. Another couple of days.
In the kitchen, we have a rather kind of longish conversation in which Marisha, I think, is talking about Levi along with Bradley and Nikita, who joins them. And Marisha, I think, really obviously liked Levi and is talking about how she feels he was too pure a soul to play the Big Brother game. Now, if these guys had seen Levi's interview on Late and Live last night, they might have changed their minds, because I thought Levi was quite harsh on some of the housemates. He reiterated in his interview last night that Coulson was boring, and he said it out loud more than once. And he also called David like a flaccid member of the house. I thought Levi's interview last night came across as quite caustic in a way. So maybe if they saw that, they'd change their opinion of him, but nevertheless, they obviously have this idea of him based on what he showed them in the Big Brother house while he was there.
The game was too hard for him, though. He's too pure. Like, do you know what I mean? He can't fake it. Like, he can't separate the game from the living.
He's very, I feel, no, but to be fair, I feel like a lot of people are too nice for this game. And that's why I feel like everyone's nice, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But a lot of us can turn it off because
we're actors.
we can just be like, let's ignore that, let's speak to each other, let's carry on.
Yeah, let's carry on.
With him, it was always in his...
Yeah, because he's not an actor. Like, he's not in the...
No, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean?
We've learned to switch our emotions off. So.
Like, we can just switch it off after the thing is done, and I think it was really hard for him to switch it off. You know what I mean? He's like, he kept telling me, I can't pretend like that didn't happen or that.
I mean, none of us can.
None of us can, but we just got on, that we can just move forward, and it was...
I'd rather ignore it and then hopefully
and then...
everything's more positive.
Yeah. It's tough. It was a tough thing. It's a tough ask.
Oh my god, yeah. Part of me was like, I feel like when I got offered it, I was like, oh my god, that'd be so much fun, and then you actually forget what happens in here. It's like, and actually deep, like, we have to literally vote for people and do all that.
But also, I don't think we knew we were going to be as close as we were. I don't think we knew, like...
To be honest, I wasn't even thinking about that.
No,
I didn't think about that part
yeah.
at all.
I kind of skipped that moment.
I kind of forgot that it was a thing, yeah.
I skipped that moment.
I just went, oh my god, I'm going to be living in a house with loads of strangers.
Yeah.
Great, amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that part.
And then they went nominations, I went, oh, yeah, so that's what we signed up for.
That's what we actually signed up for.
That is what it is.
It can't get any worse than a kiss in the booth, can it?
No, because that's nothing, no.
Because that was face-to-face, first time ever.
And if we do it face-to-face again, it will be not easier, but
it is
bearable. Not even bearable, actually, that's a lie. Just, we've done it before, so it's the same response. Same emotional response.
In the kitchen, these guys are joined by Louis and Fern. with Louis wondering if the house is going to be quiet tomorrow, and then Fern telling Louis about the surprise she has of still being there, and Louis even admitting that he was expecting a taxi to come and pick him up, that he was hoping to get back to Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. So it's interesting, they obviously thought they were both going to leave.
Is the house going to be quiet tomorrow?
No. No. Because David didn't go, and then this one's still here.
I know when to be quiet though.
You do. You do. You do. I know.
I know, Louis.
What?
So you just keep going.
Still here.
Exactly.
I'm expecting the taxi
just going to go-
any second to come.
I know. We had a taxi running for 3 days.
I know.
The Aer Lingus
I
keeps taking the flight now.
The Egg Lingus is getting a lot
Yeah.
of cancellation
Yeah.
fee right now.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be home for St. Patrick's Day, even though it's a pain, you know.
When is that Patrick's Day?
17.
Going out to the
Oh.
What's today's day?
time.
Thursday,
It'll be Sunday then.
today's the 15th, so it'll
So
be
you
Sunday.
won't be there, baby.
That's good, it's fine.
Or we might do it.
Oh, maybe we'll have a St. Paddy's Day.
Oh, my
yeah.
They will, they might.
Shit, we will.
We will.
We're having a St. Paddy's Day
Not
party.
river dance, please.
Oh, they're going to dress you up
Not
like a
really.
leprechaun.
Oh, gorgeous.
Don't say that. It'll be Louis St. Paddy party.
It's river dance, sorry.
Imagine we get a river dance lesson.
Do you like river dance?
Oh,
Do you think they're going to dress him up as a leprechaun?
Not at all. No,
Say it louder.
they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that.
it's on Sunday. It's St. Paddy's
I would
Day.
make you look fierce, though.
That's 17th, that's brilliant.
A bit of hot tub goss now, because there was a whole section last night where Marisha, Zeze, David were in the hot tub, and it ended up just being David and Zeze after a while. But what was really annoying about the hot tub goss, guys, was that the noise of the hot tub was just as bad as the noise of these birds. So you could barely hear a word they were saying, and sometimes the producers of the show decided to put birds on top of hot tub noise, so you couldn't even hear a thing. It was like a white noise. Anyway, here we have Zeze talking about Louis, and talking about something that I agree with, which is there's a fine line between gossip and malicious gossip. And I think that's why I've always had a bit of a problem with Louis, because I don't quite get whether he's gossiping as a laugh or just being malicious, because I think the two often get conflated and the line between the two often gets blurred. Yes. It's a very deep thing to say, isn't it? Wow.
Thing about Louis. And I said, I think we all like a good gossip. But I think there's like malicious gossiping and like a gossip like, and people know it's not coming from a malicious place.
Yes.
But I think there's a very like thin line.
There is a very thin line.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of like it. And I think people know like the difference.
Some people love to make a mountain out of a molehill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, yeah, I'd love to, because that really did.
In the bedroom, Fern is rolling her bag back in there and unpacking it, and is joined by Bradley and David, who dance around her and talk about how she's there to slay another day. Even though Fern seems encouraged by it, I have to say, this kind of noise, I just think, you know what? If this is slaying another day, I'd rather not slay. No more slay for me. I'd rather just go home. It must be difficult for Fern sometimes, I think, because she is considerably older than these guys, and they want to sometimes just dance around and act like it's one long musical. It must get tiresome. I do understand that.
How do you feel to slay another day away?
Well, to be fair, boys, this is like a bloody big bonus. A bonus sleigh away.
A bonus slay away.
Yes.
And that's the highest slay that anyone could do away.
Well,
There's no sleigh higher than that kind of sleigh.
when you're given this kind of sleigh, you gotta slay the day.
Away.
Away and never give away, because slay means slay and day away, and everyone loves to slay the day away.
Period.
Oh,
Right, I have a theory, right? And it's up there with the theory of relativity. It's really important. And I think Fern might be a secret prankster, guys, in the house. Here's a little section where she has told Coulson that Coulson can read minds. And they're sitting with Nikita to persuade him that Coulson's going to read people's minds later on, based on a purple energy that Fern said Coulson possessed. Now, I'm wondering, is Coulson in on the joke? This cannot be serious. Surely this is something that him and Fern have made up to convince people to play some sort of silly game. So do you think Fern is a secret prankster? Because surely this can't be real.
So how does it work now?
Well, I don't know. We're going to work with him and see if he can feel the vibe and read what's
I have
going
to
on.
read everyone else's minds, is it? Rather
Well,
than
I
read
think
my
you'll
mind.
find... You'll know when you get some heat
Okay.
which person I and all of us are going to guide you to, okay?
Not me, because I'm confused.
I think when they come back, we'll try it.
So,
I had a word with him earlier today and we thought, oh, we might have something there.
I think.
Because when we first met, I saw it in you.
Fern thinks I have the ability to potentially read minds. She says she picked up this aura, it's like this purple energy, and she said that I've got it and no one else does.
The thing is, after your scissor game, I'm trying to find a trick.
Now, we briefly touch on the subject of this morning. I'm really hoping that Fern will tell us more about this morning in the next week of episodes. Please, because I really want to hear about what it was like working with Philip Schofield back in the day and whether she had any suspicions about him. But here we have Louis talking about how he used to go on This Morning during X Factor to talk about bands and stuff and how he thought he kept the job because he did what he was told. Yeah.
I was out there with bands anyway.
Yeah, you were. But when there were the big, like the finals or semi-finals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was always shipped out to This Morning.
To
Yeah.
sit on the sofa.
Always.
Or Simon was shipped out.
Yeah. Darling, he'd send me, darling. And I did what I was told. And that's how I kept the gig.
Now a conversation between Coulson and Louis about Fern, in which Louis is singing Fern's praises, saying she should be back on the radio, Coulson should do the radio, and every dream comes, but there is a price, and you wonder when Louis Walsh says there's a price, what kind of price is Louis Walsh talking about? But it's interesting hearing him sing her praises, because he wasn't too complimentary about her when he first arrived. And also there does seem to be, he seems to be talking about Ekin Su towards the end when he says that Ekin Su's this and that, but a lot of girls don't like her.
Authentic woman.
Fern.
She should be doing more
She'll
radio.
still be going on TV.
Radio even.
Yeah.
Radio would be good. BBC Radio.
I like a Radio 2 slot.
No. Radio 4
Four.
maybe, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you're saving 2 for me, aren't you?
Yeah. You're Radio 2, yeah. Or you're whoever you want to be.
Yeah. I'd love to present. I'd love to just be myself.
You could.
Yeah, I would love
You could. Easy. Easy. Honestly. Just get the right. Honestly, you can do what you want in this world. At a price. There's always a price to pay.
Yeah. But I like working. I really enjoy working.
Your girlfriend is happy you're working as well. That's very important. She must be happy.
Yeah. I love going to work.
I know.
Doing stuff.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
But she's worked forever in TV.
Yeah,
She hasn't changed.
40 some years.
She hasn't changed one bit.
Yeah.
You tired?
What?
You tired?
I'm not tired.
It's been a long day.
I'm not that bad actually today. I think the
been a long-
adrenaline hits you. You go from shock and then you go into
Yeah.
adrenaline and then.
I was really shocked.
Yeah,
I
know
was
you were.
beyond shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all were.
Yeah.
We'd have been shocked regardless of the outcome.
Probably. But she's a beautiful girl. But women don't like her.
And that's about it, guys. It was actually a shorter live stream last night because obviously Late and Live went on to 11:30. So there wasn't tons happening, but at least there was something, eh? And I'm going to leave you with this footage of Fern. Now listen, there was a good, 10, 20 minutes of footage of just Fern sitting by herself. With no one there, by herself, staring into the abyss. And I do wonder if Fern is, like I said earlier, very lonely. Because she just sat there, she didn't talk to anyone, she was just sitting there. And I get it. Maybe at home she's a quiet person. If she writes a lot, then she probably does value her time and silence, because it's very difficult to write with tons of noise around you. But yeah, anyway, I hope she's okay. But here we go. 20 seconds of Fern Britain just sitting. Yeah. Catch you later for more videos. Well, actually probably catch you tomorrow morning because there's no Big Brother tonight, is there? Catch you tomorrow morning for another live stream video. Yeah. I have nothing more to say. Goodbye.